it's autumn. This week I am going to do a short video to show you how I apply my lace fronts so that they'll stay on all day and look super natural as well. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then you should keep watching. So I'm going to start by putting my hair in 2 braids just so that I can easily get it up out of the way and flat to my head. I like to do either a French or Dutch braid just so that the hair around my face is kind of out of the way too. But obviously nobody's gonna see this, so I just do a really lazy, kind of half-assed version. Doesn't really matter. You can also do a regular braid. Like I said, I just prefer to do either French or Dutch just because it helps me prevent any of my blue hair from popping out around the hairline of the wig. So now that my hair is braided, I'm going to take some bobby pins and use those just to kind of wrap the braids around. I like to wrap them around the back of my head so that way the top portion of my head is staying as smooth and sleek as possible. So that's sort of the general idea of what we're doing here. So next I'm going to go in with my wig cap. And I'm just going to pull that on over my hair. And I'm making sure that all these little kind of baby hairs and flyaways around my hairline are back inside of it. I don't want them popping out. And then I just bought this little doohickey on Amazon, so this is definitely optional. But basically the point of this is it goes over your wig cap. This is one way that we can really help hold the wig in place. So I'm looking at my wig, I'm seeing where the part is, and then I'm going to try to position the lace as close to that location on my regular head as possible. So a lot of videos I see where people are putting on wigs, they'll put on like the back first, they'll have their head all flipped over and then like flip their hair up. Don't do that. That's just stupid, especially if you're wearing like a styled wig. So on the inside, we have a couple of clips. We have 2 in the front and then 1 in the back. So what we're gonna do is position the front hairline where we want it. And then I'm gonna take this back clip and hook it underneath my wig cap at the bottom. And I'm just gonna pull and adjust the front until it's positioned how I like it. So at this point, normally I would go ahead and cut the lace. Obviously this is my own personal wig, so I've already worn it, so the lace is already cut. But generally the wig will originally start off having just kind of like a strip of lace. So what you're gonna do is use your scissors to trim around the hairline, and then depending on how it fits, you may need to trim a little bit off of this back earpiece as well. So now what I'm gonna do just to kind of secure this little ear section is I'm gonna take a hairpin, and you want one that doesn't have, you know, those little kind of like rubbery balls on the end. You want one that's just the metal. So I'm closing it, squeezing it shut with my fingers, placing it a little bit behind the hairline, letting it open. I'm poking it through the lace here, and then turning it and pushing it back and under my wig cap. So you can see now this is nice and secured to my sideburn area, but that pin isn't visible because of the way we started it back behind the hairline and we started it off shut. So I'm going to do the same thing. Again, I'm closing the pin, putting it back behind the hairline, letting it open, pushing through the lace, and then pushing it back up and under my wig cap. So for me, this is usually sufficient. I usually don't wear my wigs for more than like a couple hours or a day, but if you needed something with a little bit more longevity, if you're going to be maybe like performing, running around, anything like that, you can either use something like Top Stick. It's meant for like toupees and hair pieces, but you can also use it for wigs. So you could take the little tape and go ahead and tape down the hairline if you needed to, obviously on the underside. Mine's looking pretty secure, so I'm not going to do that for today. That's kind of just like going an extra mile, but for just sort of daily use, just a couple of pins should really do the trick. And you can place those pins anywhere that you feel like is not like securing down nicely. Like I said, this wig fits my head pretty well, so I only really needed to use 2 to secure down those sideburns. So I just went ahead and threw on some accessories just so you could kind of see a full look with this wig. You'd never know I didn't have naturally white hair. Well, thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and found it informative. I just wanted to plug super quick that both this wig and the hair flower are items that I style and sell on my Etsy. So if you are looking for any vintage wigs or any fun, cute hair flowers, please go check that out. Your support would really mean a lot, especially during these crazy quarantine times. So I'm going to leave those links in the description below. And yes, thank you so much again for your support. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see in the comments down below, and I will see you next Tuesday.